Hi guys, this is my apple tree. I bought this tree maybe 3 years ago for one purpose, that it might give me crab apples to eat. I didn't get the tree to look good or to be pretty, but I want fruit from this tree.
Oh, come abide with me. There's so much more.
So last year this tree didn't give me enough fruit. So I'm actually gonna just take off a piece approximately right here. I kind of don't really know what I'm doing, but I kind of do because I Googled it. Wow, I just snipped my apple tree. I'm holding the branch, part of the branch that just got pruned. There is the remaining branch on that tree and it's staying attached to the tree. But this branch, without being attached to the tree, now in a few weeks will die and it will never bear fruit. And in John 15 verse 4, Jesus says, abide in me, or remain in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. John 15:5 says, I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing. So here's the thing. You could say, well, that's not true because I see people do lots of things. But what God's looking for is not what you can do, but fruit. I watched a documentary many years ago, and it was about millennials. Don't get upset, just listen for a second. And in the documentary, the person was talking about how when the millennials grew up, their parents said, you could do anything. You could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer. And actually, that isn't true. It might have been a reaction to the way we were raised with not enough praise or affection or affirmation. So it went the other way on the spectrum, and all of a sudden your kid can do anything. And so the problem with that is it's not true, because without Jesus we can do nothing. Well, you could say, well, there's lots of things I can do without Jesus, but it's not fruit. So I want to encourage you, instead of thinking about everything that you can do and then saying, I'm going to do it for God, rest in him, abide in him, and let your life become fruit. Because he might want to prune some things that are not part of his plan for you. Guess what? You're not the vine, you're a branch. And I want to encourage you to stay in him and in him in you, and just relax and bear the fruit of being a child of God. Because maybe sometimes people think, well, I have all these things I want to do for God and all these gifts I want to use for him. That's not a bad thing, but that can quickly turn into, Jesus bless everything that I'm doing for you. Instead, become like him by just being in him. You abide in him and he in you and his words in you, and you start to bear the fruit, because those things that you maybe were doing before, he may want to snip off some branches and change you so that it isn't about your gifts anymore, but about the fruit he's producing through you. Bless you. Bye.
You abide with me.
See this branch? This?
Well, not that part, but
Oh,
and the
see this
squirrel just ran
branch?
by.
Okay, you can pause. And so that says you can do nothing means maybe, oh, I have to do that part again.